Hello, you guys. So today we are going to do a pick a card, and our pick a card are from this wonderful four agreements. So you're going to be picking from one of these. The four agreements is being impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. So the first pile one is speak openly, honestly. Pile two is discern the truth. And pile three is enjoy heaven on earth. Okay, so check those piles out and see which one you kind of vibe with, and we'll get started. We're also going to be using the spread deck, so I'm going to build some spreads out. What comes out? I'm going to pull some cards and see what comes out. I'm going to build a spread on that. Okay, so let's get started. Hello, pile one. So you guys pick this. Speak openly, honestly. This is all about not making assumptions. So if you're speaking openly, honestly, you're not making assumptions. You're asking questions and you're getting the answers. And it says, when you speak openly, honestly, you won't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate cleanly and clearly, and achieve impeccable with your word. Okay? That's that. That's actually the first one, be impeccable with your word. Or be impeachable with your word. Impeccable with your word, yeah. I always say impeach, but it's not impeach, it's impeccable. Okay, so I did the spread, and I got a daily card, a weekly card, fears, family, attitude, physical, and accomplishment. So this is kind of looking at maybe what's going on with you today. And then with the week, yes, your week. So you found this today on Friday, you found it on Saturday, you found it on Sunday. That's when this starts for your week, okay? With fears, we know what that is. Family is what you make it. Okay? You don't have to have kids, you don't have to have a husband, you don't have to, you don't have to have a wife. It's that family is what you make it. Remember that. And then attitude, and then physical. Physical, I'm thinking it could be your physical body, or it can be in your physical environment. And then accomplishments, we know what that is. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, guys, remember, these are general messages. They may or may not resonate with you. So take what you need and leave the rest on the table. So your daily card, let's see. You got the Eight of Wands, which, so your daily card is Eight of Wands. It fits actually perfect with this. Speak openly, honestly. So I'm thinking with this Eight of Wands, it's time to speak up. It's time to say something. With this being about speech on yours, I'm really thinking this is not about movement of something. I'm thinking this is totally about communication and the way you come across and the way you communicate. So look at how you're communicating today. What do you need to communicate? What needs to come out? What needs to be said? Okay? You want me to say something? Yeah, they want me to say something else. It is also saying that, because it wouldn't let me pick up that other card, it wanted me to go back here. It's also telling me that for you to move forward, I just said this is not about movement, but it is. For you to move forward, you will have to communicate. Oh, wow. Yeah, you will have to communicate to move forward. Yeah. All right, so for your weekly cards, you have the King of Wands. Oh, my goodness. This King of Wands he's not the King of Wands who is that entrepreneur or who is like standing in his power for the good. He's more, if you look at his face, he's more of the egotistic King of Wands. And I don't know if you need to work on something in your ego this week, or someone around you in their ego this week. So look at people around you. Maybe it's something within your ego that you need to look at as well. So that's what I'm getting from this King of Wands. That's what I'm truly getting is, yeah, he's totally just into himself. Not the King of Wands who's being fiery toward things. I'm just getting that King of Wands, the ego one. Okay, your fears is the Knight of Swords. You fear. Oh, wow. Look at that. You see how that knight is. The knight, well, we know that swords is all about thoughts and all about truth. So, and if I'm reading this correctly, and I am, this is what I'm getting from it, is that you see this knight, he is moving towards this King of Wands. And so your fear is facing that King of Wands. And this King of Wands might be a person in your life. Okay? Maybe it is someone you need to speak the truth to, and you're scared of facing them and telling them, you know, because they're so, maybe they think, you know, they're constantly in their ego and you don't want to face them. And that's why it's under your fears. You need to tell them the truth. You need to talk to them. You need to communicate with them, because this is also about fast communication. And so it's saying you need to communicate either within yourself or with a King of Wands energy around you, someone around you that's in that King of Wands energy that you need to communicate with. Okay, so you'll know what you need to communicate with that person. When it comes to family, you have 8 of Swords. So to me, this is telling me there is conflict within yourself about your family and things that are going on. And also I'm feeling, if you look, I feel like I'm looking at it because I wanted to see what it looked like if it was chains around her. It's like you're blinded by something. Your family blinds you, or you feel like they hold you back. I got hold you back, and you also are blinded by some things within your family. Something you're blindly standing by with things. Okay. All right. Your attitude. Your attitude's beautiful. You have this nice attitude. You brought in this new loving attitude where you want to let your emotions flow. You want to make sure your heart is open, and you want to communicate in that loving way where you're giving and receiving and kind of just letting your feelings flow. And that's not a bad energy. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I really like that, your attitude. That's stay in that energy. But I think because maybe with this attitude, you're in this loving, flowing attitude, maybe you feel like it's hard to communicate with what's going on, because maybe you feel like it's going to take away from how you're feeling, how you're setting the tone. And that's going to be you getting into balance and making sure you're grounded and making sure you're staying in temperance. Physically. So like I said, with physical, it could be something within you that you need to walk away from. Like I said, if this is you in your ego, you need to walk away from that. Or if it's actually an environment, which I feel a lot it is, because I feel like this is another person. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone in your energy, and you need to face them, and it's time to move away from that environment. It's time to walk away. It's time to go. Yeah, yes, it might be secure because, you know, these 8 of Cups are still up. They're not broken or anything. And so you might think this is, you know, my environment's secure. I have everything I need. But it's not. There's some conflict here. There's conflict there, and there's some ego here. So it's really just walking towards something that's better for you. And I really draw into these stars, making me think of the star card, making me think of, as you walk away, you will be able to heal more, and maybe also heal some family dynamics as well as you walk away. Okay. So our last card we're going to look at is your accomplishments. What have you accomplished? You know, I think you have accomplished coming to this crossroads. You already know. Maybe you're here to get confirmation. Maybe you need someone to give you that extra push to walk towards the direction you need to go to. And this is your extra push. You will accomplish this. It's either saying you will accomplish this, or it's something you have accomplished within yourself that you already know that you're already doing. So it's saying step into that. And this is your extra push to either face something within yourself that you're going through, or face someone that you need to communicate with, because I got a lot of communication. This is communication. This is communication. This is thoughts and things going on in your head. This is letting things flow. And this is walking away. And this is action, you know, taking action towards this either environment you're in, or way you're in inside, or a person. And I really think it's a person. And then we also have this, speak openly, honestly, because again, that is our theme right now. And if you can kind of see, these are mouths, and that mouth opens, and then this mouth opens, and then this mouth opens. So it's time for you to step up and communicate what you need to, openly and honestly, and don't make assumptions. Just go for it, and just be true. Okay. So pile one, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys have a wonderful one. Please like, comment, or subscribe if you feel the need. Okay. Bye. Hello, pile two. You guys picked discern the truth. So this is all about don't making assumptions. Okay. It says the problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. So make sure you know the truth before you act or speak or make assumptions about things, okay? So don't make assumptions about things. That's the biggest thing about discerning the truth. So if you need to know something that's true, maybe it's time for you to ask questions or look into things more, so that you're not making that assumption, okay, or getting in your head about it. So remember, these are general messages. They may or may not resonate with you. So take what you need and leave the rest behind, okay? So I shuffled, I put our cards down, and so let's get started. So your daily card, which could be, you know, today, will be today, is the Queen of Swords. So I really feel, look, this Queen of Swords knows her worth. When she's sitting here with these flowers, I was really drawn to those flowers. It's like she's sitting there like, I know my worth. I know the truth. And so that's also discerning the truth. So you can see the truth. You can see the truth, but it's also saying, since this card came out, I'm feeling like, even though you might know the truth, make sure it's the whole truth. You know, make sure. Don't make that assumption. Just make sure. Take a second look, okay? Make sure you know the truth for that daily. So this weekly card, weekly. So again, with the weekly, I told the other group, or I told Iris at the beginning, when it comes to weekly, you might have found this on a Wednesday. Okay, your week starts, this is for starting on Wednesday throughout the week. So for you, you're trying to step into this Nine of Pentacles. So you're trying to step into this independent energy, you know, working on your abundance and your finances, maybe even your business or whatever's going on in your world. And you're seeing the truth about everything you need to work on, because I feel like this Queen is you, and you're in this energy. You know, you have your guard up, you're seeing the truth, you're making boundaries, but you're also working on your Nine of Pentacles, because that's what you're facing. You're facing looking at your money, your worth in this world, what's going on around you, your abundance. That's what you're looking at. That's what you're working on. Something that might be affecting you, though, is, we got fears here, is this Page of Cups. So I'm feeling with this Page of Cups, I love this Page of Cups, it's really tender. So maybe because you're in this Queen of Swords energy, you might not be, you know, you might be more on that 80% more sharp tongue, not emotionally in. So you're not emotionally tapped in. You don't have a balance. You don't have a balance of your energy. You're more on that guarded boundaries side where you're like, you're not even getting emotionally attached to anything, or you're not even, letting that heart chakra be open and letting that emotion flow. And it's maybe that's you're fearing that if you do let that open up, that you will get hurt, maybe. So you're holding back. That's what I feel with this page. It's you're holding back some of your emotions because you don't want to get overly emotional. Okay. So family is what you make it. Your family focus you right now. We got another page. So another page of swords. So these might be kids in your life, because I'm like, page, interesting. With your family, you're also, again, you're learning how you can build boundaries with your kids. You're seeing, I said kids, so yeah. Building boundaries, or building the truth on how your family dynamics. So you want to learn how to make things, better for you guys overall, but also you don't want to too emotionally get tapped in as well. So just make sure that, when you're all in this swordsy energy, that you do let some of these emotions, flow. And so with you being that queen, you do know the truth. You are intuitive, so Okay, your overall attitude, beautiful. That's what I wanted for you. So this is temperance. I was saying earlier up here, making sure that you have this beautiful balance of your emotions, like not being too swordy. So keep that attitude of, okay, I know when to give, and I know when to not give, and I know when to, I know when to use, like the Queen of Swords type of energy, or I need to use that Queen of Wands type of energy, more playfulness, more passion, or I need to use that Queen of Cups type energy where I need to be more loving and tender, or do I need to use that Queen of Pentacles where I'm being more grounded and getting things done? So just tapping into all of those queen energies is actually, and coming, if the Emperor shows up, that means that you totally tapped in, because that's what I feel like, tapping into all of those energy, having that attitude where you can tap in to each energy and work on those. Okay. So with your physical, I was thinking it could be physically with inside you. Physical can be, or your physical body. Also, it could be your physical environment, if you think about that. So with physical, you have a couple of things you can be looking at. You can be looking at all of those things. With this, you have a lot of swords on the table. Look at this. You all swordsing me out here. This Ace of Swords. I think yours, I guess, because it is about discerning the truth. And you have Queen of Swords, who sees the truth, knows the truth, and can be tapped in with her intuition. And then you have this Page of Swords right here also, where you can learn things, and it's in your family as well. So where you can go in and you can learn, because that is the page is a card of a student, as well as tapping in and being able to learn what you need to. Okay. And so maybe learning the truth. And so in your physical, I think something's going to come in. I was drawn to this bird. And then if you look, I was drawn to this one I was drawn to yeah, she has a water one right there. I was drawn to this one, learning something, and then it coming in the physical, taking the time and learning it. And this also, family, actually could be like your family, something in your family history, or something in a past life within your family, or your family line as well. Because if you're looking at family, it doesn't have to be that immediate family, but it also could be like something from your family line, or it could be something from like a past life in your family. So think about those too, and trying to cut through some things and trying to figure that out. I don't know why this is coming out, but it is. And it came out because of this, because in your physical, you're going to find out something. Something's going to come in and you're going to get clarity on something. You're going to get information. So this is going to be either physically something's going to come in and you're going to be able to get clarity on it, or you're mentally going to get something that comes in mentally, a download or something that you're going to get clarity on. And so with that, you're going to be able to discern this truth. Yeah. That's the key. Something's going to come in and it's going to help you discern the truth. Awesome. That felt wow. And so what you're going to accomplish, what this is going to accomplish for you. This is beautiful. I like this. So once you see the truth and once, you're working on your abundance, and as you're working on your stuff and you're staying in this temperance energy of being balanced, something's going to come in. Some information is going to come in, or a download's going to come in. It says physical. So, it could just be something from a book, because it could be physical. But you read something from the book, or you read something, or you see something in the physical, or someone says something in the physical to you, and it's going to bring some kind of clarity to you. And that clarity is going to let you come to this Fool card, which I love, because it's going to let you take a leap of faith somewhere else where you want to go, give you that new start, because these are perfect to fall together. This right here says this is a new beginning, and it's going to be able to push you and, taking that leap of faith and really stepping into something different and something new. Okay, that's what I really got from that. Beautiful. Okay, pile 2. Yeah, pile 2. Thank you so much for letting me read for you guys. If you enjoyed this content, please comment, like, or subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. All right, bye. Hello, pile 3. Oh, sorry. So you guys enjoy heaven on earth, and this is about being impeccable with your word. So impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement: be impeccable with your word. So being impeccable with your word is say only what you mean. Okay? Don't add anything to it. Say only what you mean. If you really mean that you love a person, okay, tell that person you love them. If you want to tell that person, I want to be with you, you will say, I want to be with you. If you say, I want to start my own business, okay, say that. But do you really want to start your own business? Is that what you really want? Okay, so make sure you're saying what you mean, what you really truly mean. Okay. All right. So your daily card. Remember, these messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. So take what you need, leave the rest on the table. So with your daily card today you got 6 of Cups. So this is all about letting things from the past flow. Maybe even healing some things from the past. It's really, it has that childhood vibe, and there's kids in this. And so it could be something from your childhood, letting some childhood things flow, or it also could be letting your inner child energy also heal. Or what I'm hearing about, about your word is speaking the truth about your childhood, how maybe you did not like it, or it was rough, or if you need to speak up about it as well. That's what I'm getting from that too on that daily card. So speaking to someone about that. So on your weekly card, so I tell people, if you're if you're doing this on Friday, this is for your weekly on this Friday. Or if it's Monday, it's Monday. If it's Sunday, it's Sunday. If it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday. Okay. This week you're stepping this week starting, you're stepping into this Emperor power. So again, most of the new emperors are actually face forward. This one is not. This is how the old style emperors used to be. The emperor on the card used to face sideways. And so I think this is important, especially because it's looking at the kids. So you're either this week you're really reflecting on your childhood, or you're reflecting on your inner child, or you're reflecting on maybe wanting to have children as well. So it can be any of those things. Think about how you relate standing in your power, because this is you standing in your power and looking at things. The Emperor is, to me, is being in your power, but you're also, this is all about reflection, and it's not only looking back at these kids, but this Emperor is not facing forward. He's facing towards, again, this way. Again, something from the past, something, with kids or inner child or something like that. That's what's going on in this, okay? So that's really strongly coming out. So your fears is moving forward. How do I move forward? What do I do? Do I do this? Is this right? You don't know. You're holding back because you don't know if going forward is what you really want to do. But I think this reflecting might help you make that decision, and it's helping you come past that fear. So as you reflect and look back, or even heal maybe some inner child wounds, you will be able to decide on the direction that you need to go on, and not holding back and not moving forward, okay? So down here at family, remember, I always say family is what you make it. So it does not have to be a wife and husband and kids. It could be, a group of friends from school, from work. It could be, you and your grandma, it's what you make it. Family is what you make it. It could be you and your dog, or you and 2 or 3 cats, okay? On this, you had 2 cards that came flying at me. The Knight of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So I feel like you, again, you are communicating with your family about the hurt from something from the past, something, that's been going on for generations, but confronting it, or you're not even if you're communicating with them about it, maybe you're also communicating with yourself and seeing the truth yourself, and looking at this. Remember, I was talking about healing and really wanting to go in and heal this wound, this pain that it has caused you, and that you might been holding on to. So really working on that, and working on, just trying to heal that and bringing that to the forefront, and really looking at it. I feel like that's what this Knight of Swords is doing. He's saying, okay, I'm going out and I'm going to face this. And he's just kind of going toward, I don't know how it flew out, if it flew out this way, but I think it's time for him to face it, and he wants to face it. Okay. So, excuse me. Oh, if you need to work on some inner child wounds, or maybe communicate some things that you need to get off your chest, I think that would help you, okay? So your attitude is 8 of Pentacles. I think with your attitude is that you pour yourself into your work. To kind of ignore, if you can kind of see this lady, she's so focused on this pentacle, so focused on their work, that they're ignoring everything else that's going around them, ignoring the hurt that's in their life, the decisions they need to make towards something, looking at things in the past. They're so focused on their work. It's not like they're just ignoring that this crow is sitting there, and other things are going around in your life. And I know it's not bad to be focused on your work. That's important. But when you have hurt and pain and things you need to work on, sometimes you need to step back and do your work, leave your work at work, and come home and either communicate with people around you that you need to communicate with, or do some reflection on things that might be hurting you. So kind of, that's not terrible. It's important to work on things. But when you you're avoiding, that's that avoidance behavior. And if you want to enjoy this heaven on earth, you're going to have to get your personal freedom. Okay? You need to speak what you need to say. You need to say what you mean to the family, or to whoever and truly get it off your chest. That's what I'm really getting from this group. Okay, so in your physical, with the physical world, I was thinking physical, it could be your physical body, it can be your physical environment. I'm really more vibing with this physical environment. This is what's been coming out. With this Five of Swords, it's kind of just staying in this, I don't know why, but it's like this wheel of self-sabotaging, of not facing this stuff. It's kind of just, I feel like it's a wheel where you just keep going on and on with this Five of Swords and not facing what you need to face, and kind of just, you know, taking the easy way out, like you know, taking a couple swords, like, and trying to shortchange yourself and just take shortcuts on work that you truly need to do, like work you need to truly step into. You're just shortchanging yourself and just taking, like, okay, I can do this and this and I'm good. No, you need to fully step in and work on it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Oh my gosh, pile 3. I feel like I'm harder on you, but I'm not. I just want the best. I'm all about healing and just coming to terms with things going on in your life. And there's nothing wrong with that. And heck, I'm slowly going through it too, of coming to terms with things in my life as well. So I'm not beating you up, I promise. All right, so when you face this is beautiful. Ace of Swords. Okay, you see all the swords energy here. You got the swords energy with the family, with your physical world. What things that things are trying to come through, and you're going to accomplish this Ace of Swords. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get what you need to move forward in your life, and how you can proceed, and probably help you break out of this sword will probably cut through this and help you break out of this fear of not making choices as well. This is what this sword can do. Okay, it's going to give you the truth and let you see clearly of what the fears you need to cut through, and the physical you need to cut through, and this family dynamic that you need to heal and cut through as well. It's going to help you and bring clarity for you on that. Okay, this is beautiful, because this is what you're going to accomplish when you reflect and look back and heal. Okay, so pile 3, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, or subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.